not doing so bad, hopefully. I'm playing. Oh, come on. Goddamn couch always fucking moving. Alright, I'm playing as the Bears. Let's see what happens. It's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna choke this game. It was, I don't know. I guess this is one of those weird days, you know? You're just like, what the fuck? That's a touchdown. Okay, we had the lead for about 5 seconds. Not even close to blocking that, but whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna get a touchdown. I mean, I got 8 minutes, so there's like no time left. You know? Plus, that play, that blitz, I mean, that wasn't a great blitz, you know? Because, like, there was nobody going deep. Okay, I'm getting up and checking some shit out. Because now I'm like, why is everything falling? You know? And, of course, I gotta get up. Like, what the hell was that? Okay. Gotta get my controller out from under the couch. Got that. That's like, this is why my shit breaks. Alright. So it's one of those things where maybe it was just a soda bottle or something that's popping or whatever. It's popping. It's popping. No, it's not. To be honest with you, today was utter shit. Like, utter shit. I mean, it's like, whatever. It's like, people just, you know, be assholes. Like, my mom just yelling at me for not doing the dishwasher right. It's kind of like, what? You know? Like, I mean, come on. Oh my god. Never. This is ridiculous. And I'm gonna lose this game. I tried to do the right thing, but I did the wrong thing and I got fucked. Now we're just gonna throw it deep because we got no other choice. This game is, that is always like really weird, to be honest with you. Oh crap. Because like every time you try to throw it, like in those situations, you might as well just take the sack. Oh, he's got it. He's going into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Hey, that was crazy. This game ain't over yet. Oh, crap. There's no, like, good short yardage plays here. Quick slants. I like the slants because I get it. So, I feel better. Better than when my mom fucking yells at me. Right? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna go over there until Christmas. Like, let's face it, it's not good for my health. Like, literally, it's not good for my health. I can't go over there. And it's so hard for me to say that because it's like, you know, as much as my parents disagree on my life choices, it's literally my parents. I don't have... I just can't. I literally am like sick to my stomach sometimes, right? You know, it's like ridiculous. And then they like blame it all on me. That always grinds my gears. Good. You know, good, right? Good. I got an incomplete pass forced. That matters so much more than my happiness. No, it really doesn't. I'm being sarcastic. Y'all know that, but some people don't. Then they grow up and they think they're always the victim, and then they're not. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard, and I'm not trying to. Here's the thing: when I say these things, You know, I say them because they offend me. They might not offend you, and that's all well and good, but don't, like, place hurtful comments on this video, you know? What traumatizes one of us does not traumatize all of us. Like, here's what I mean. When I go and I feel, like, discomfort, you know, I consider that traumatization a little bit, you know what I mean? Maybe not very violent or anything like that, but it is kind of traumatizing to be like, oh my god, I feel sick. And I know it's not for, like, the physical things I ingest or whatever. It's literally because these people made me so uncomfortable. I feel sick. I feel like, it's like upset stomach type stuff, where you're like, I didn't eat a lot, but I've got no appetite. So, you know, I use that as kind of like a good example of being traumatized a little bit. When you feel like shit and you're, I mean, a more obvious one is more like when I was just about to go short circuit myself on in the basement. You know, that's more obviously traumatic, you know, and more like I'm gonna go off myself because, you know, that's really strong. It was like my mom would care more about her business than she would about me. And that's not like that's not really a one example thing. That needs like years to just admit that. So, you know what I mean? That takes years to go, my mom doesn't love me. She only loves her business. And if I'm there, I'm open game. I mean, it takes me fucking years to remember that. I'm kind of throwing the ball right now just to get points. But I wish I was stillborn. Like, honestly, like, you know, that's picked. Yeah, well, that's not picked, alright. Well, I need to throw the ball, I guess. That was terrible pass timing, but whatever. Hey, 26 should have just jumped it. I'll be honest, like, that's not a good pass. But I don't think this is like, I don't want to get too depressing in these videos, right? But you know, sometimes it's like when you decide to be around certain people, you expect things, but you don't expect to go, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. There we go. Once that safety came up, I knew that was a good the ball was going right. That's pretty obvious. Unless he dropped in coverage. If he dropped in coverage, I would have been sacked. Like, it's like one of those things where you're like, he moved up, I know he's blitzing, and if he's not, then I'm fucked. And then I just chuck it deep again. I guess one of the things I've also learned is that turbo is only good when you use it right. Like that situation, I had to find the hole or get in there and not, you know, not just run into the middle of my lineman. But this is like a situation where I need first downs and I need a touchdown. Touchdown makes this game a lot easier for me. I mean, oh, come on. But I don't know. I don't know anymore. I literally, like, this is why I shouldn't go over there. I mean, they got a nice TV and that's it. It ain't even really a big thing, right? Like, TVs are TVs. But seriously, I can't. I was happy, you know, in the first video I made, which was over there. That's because my mom wasn't home. And that's because, like, I'm admittedly someone that texts them and, like, be like, oh, this is what happens. I'm home, I'm at your house, I'm just doing my laundry. Which I could very easily do in my building. I just have bug concerns about that shit. But I don't know. I don't know anymore. Maybe I'm just gonna do that laundry over there because it's like, you know, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I can't go over there for, like, I gotta take some breaks. Like, it's just like, You know, it's like, why am I going over there to get tortured? Not respected, tortured. I feel like it's like maybe I should go over there more often. I'm playing good football, but that's a joke. That's not me being serious. Because I'm like, I'm bringing. This is more like a stress relief video, to be honest with you. There we go. Who's that? That's got to be Brown, right? Davis. All right, Vernon Davis. I extended that play really well. I feel like shit. I'm like, you know what? I can't even have good moments after I go over there. This is going on weird. Fucking weird. I'm like, I feel so bad. I'm not like, to be honest with you, it's like cutting off a piece of yourself. And I don't really, to be honest with you, like, when it comes to videos like these, it's almost like I'm doing them for me. Y'all can take some things from this, you know, if you want to. You can also change the channel if you don't like this. I'm not like gonna sit. I'm never gonna say. I never would force anybody to watch my videos like by saying you gotta watch this. One of the things I've learned, and I'm thankful for, is supports. You gotta have supports. Like, here's what I mean. I have my friends. I have the Warm Line, which has always been a great source of supports. It's like I got inner community. You know, I got them. It's like, when I say inner community, it's multiple people. When I say the Warm Line, multiple people. When I say friends, I've got a couple. You know, so I'm good on that end. What I would say to anybody that's dealing with mental health is don't go it alone. I can't, like, today I literally can't imagine going it alone. You know, it's like one of those things where you're just like, that's not good. Okay, this is not good for me. Then a 4th and 1. But I don't know, like, if you go it alone, man, it's just so hard. And also, it's like, so strenuous. Like, honestly, I don't know what I would do without these supports and they get stuffed. Yes, this game's pretty much over. Literally, though, I have to go on the ground here. I can't really throw it. Not because I don't want to. It's just like, you know, 2 minutes left. I'm going to run it every down. Kick the field goal, go home, you know. Okay, I hit turbo a little bit too early. But, you know, it's like one of those things where you're alone, man. You're like a lone wolf, and that's not fun. I wouldn't advocate anybody go through a lone wolf phase, you know, or live like a lone wolf, because you're not a wolf, man. You're an wolf, man. You're not a wolf. You're not an animal. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things I gotta say to all my brothers and sisters out there in the world. You're not an animal. You know, don't go it alone. We need people. You know, we need people to help other people. We need people just to be human. Like, you know, if you're struggling, find somebody. I'm not saying that to be really rude or anything, but if you're struggling, there's no shame in asking for help. None at all. The people that will tell you there is shame in asking for help don't know jack. You know, that's one thing I've learned is, like, people that try to inhibit you do it for one reason or another. They may do it for, you know, to control you. That's what my parents do. They may do it out of discrimination, which is also my parents, but that's slightly manipulatable. You know what I mean? And they do it because they don't know any better. It's just like other people in my life. Wow, I have so many people that are just assholes. But, you know, the key is knowing when to say F you to them. And knowing how to say it. I was trying to talk with my friend before I recorded with him. That the way you want to do it in the moment may not be the best way to do it. Here's what I mean. I would be the one, like, you know what? If they want to get, like, my original thought, and this is what is the wrong thought in my opinion, is to go, okay, you want to get in my face? I'm going to get back up in yours. You know, you want to yell at me? We're going to have a loud contest here. That's not the way to do it. And the only good thing I never do that. I've done it, but I've learned from those experiences, like, because A, it could get you into a fight, but there's a worse part. The worst part is when it gets you manipulated into going to jail while that person sits at home. That also can happen, like, to be honest with you. And that's worse. So when you know you're going to jail because some dumb fuck just lied to the police and said, oh, I did nothing, or it's my house, which, I mean, is legal, so there's that. That's kind of why you don't do it, is, like, when I say, oh, I'm a victim, that irks me. So, I'll be honest with you, like, that will piss me off, and that will be, like, the end. You know, so, don't do that. Don't call someone zone D, I guess, either. Oh, yeah, there we go. Go with that. The good thing is they're out of timeouts, or whatever, they're gonna spike it. Alright, so that's good. I can go to the quarter, because I need to. But like I said, don't immediately do the get up in their face, and just jump, you know what I mean, jump them, you know, like, be like, you fucking pig, like, you know, like, I mean, it never works. Part of the reasons I'm saying, you know, it's like, you know, like, the best way is to be the better person and to just walk away, pay for an Uber, get the fuck out, and don't deal with them. Okay, I picked it off. That's good. Game over. Well, this was a good win. I might go to another game. I mean, go to another seasonal game with the Bears. That makes me feel so good to do this. It's like, I was so worried that I would lose and be really pissed, because I'm a competitive person, and this is like, admittedly, it's playing hot, you know, playing a weird, you know, game, because it's like, I'll lose, I'll get mad, and then I'll just, and then I'll be even more pissed, right? But I did it because it's late at night. I didn't want to watch Die Hard as much as I thought I did. Love that movie, not what I'm watching right now. It's like, it's also like, you know, weird. I gotta change controllers, but I'm gonna do that really soon. After the game, probably. God damn it. Who cut some onions? Like, I feel like crying, and I'm not someone that is ashamed to say that, because when you cry, it's all good. Everybody should, you know, have this conversation with one of my cousins. He's 12 years old, and dude, if you have feelings, that's normal. Why is it like weird? Like I'm not saying be a crybaby. I'm just saying, like, you know, when you are hurt and you've been disrespected enough, don't feel ashamed. You know what I mean? Everybody has their limits. And when you feel like you're at yours, it's okay. I mean, I'm trying to be weird here, but when you have pain that you can't deal with, it's okay to cry. But I'll just say it right now. I'm not trying to say like there's never a situation where you can't cry or anything, but I'm someone that's like, you know, half in the new school, half in the old school. Some of me's like, if you're told to do the dishes, yeah, crying is not good. But if you're told to like just shut up, you fucking did it wrong, you have a right to be sad. Everybody does. I mean, like, and the funny thing with the whole argument today was I asked to do it because I was like, oh, I brought my food, bought my pots, let's go, I'll do your dishes. I don't deserve to get yelled at, you know, and nobody does. All right, we're gonna change controllers here, so let's just unplug it. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, so I'm back on the air, just doing my thing. All right, so we're gonna go to the next week. All right. You know, I don't love my family as much as I thought I did, I guess. And that's hard for me to say because I'm an emotional person. Like, you know, I never understand the be tough, and that's important because it's like, who cares who you think you're tough if you're gonna kill yourself? My family is so backwards. It would be like, you know, here's what I was trying to tell my cousin, and this is kind of what I'm saying. Is he was like, I want to be a meteorologist. I'm like, oh, cool, you know, be a meteorologist. I don't care. But then he's like, I don't want to be one because they're gay. I almost lost it on him, but he's 12 years old. I don't care. I'm not going to flip out. So I told him, like, what? You know, like, I told him probably one of the best pieces of advice I think I could give at the moment was, animals can fight. What it takes courage is to stand up for what you believe in. Like, he was like, oh, this kid, he's a male. I don't want to get too weird here, because I don't want to use bad pronouns. This male at his school wore a shirt saying sisters. And I'm like, that kid has more courageous bones in his body than you can count. And he was like, what? That kid gets picked on every day. But he doesn't give up. You know? It becomes one of those moments where I was trying to tell him, looks are deceiving. And have an open mind. Be able to understand things. And I just kind of think, like, I was like, wow. I felt bad. I felt really bad. I had to come out to him after that point too, because I was just like, I'm not taking this bullshit. You know, like, I wanted to give him a good impression, wanted to tell him what's up, and that's probably the better time to do it, because if we're talking about LGBT issues, you know, might as well bring it up. Oh my god. I don't know, like his I don't know. My mom told me, and this is my mom, so I should not take anything she says to any kind of heart. But I was like, oh, how's he doing? I just called to say what's up, see what's up. And she was like, oh, well, he's in trouble. He's not behaving. I felt like, oh my god. That was unintended. But at the same time, it was like, you know what? I'm not going to back down. No. You know, they tell me, oh, well, he was confused about you wanting to be a woman. And I'm like, I would almost smack the shit out of everybody. Everybody gets one. Because, first off, for my mom and dad, why do you care more about him? Second off, for them, for the parents, I almost want to say, look, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm not going to back down for your kid. Like, I'm not, you know, like that. I don't take crap from people. I don't want to hurt the kid, and I don't think I am to begin with. And it's like, none of your damn business what I do with my life. I'm not wearing female clothing at the moment, so, you, whatever. Have your moments. But it's like, you know what? It's like just so maddening. Because I'm trying, I mean, in my view, I'm trying to help the kid. I don't care. You know, I'm not going to back down. And, like, here's what I mean. When I say don't back down, it's like, you know, just don't give up. Like, I mean, I'm wearing male clothing, but I'm not going to just say I'm a male. I'm going to go back and keep working on it and keep proving it. But, you know, people don't want to hear that. I'm pretty sure I should start doing some football things, but okay, that's it. Okay, should I do this? I mean, I don't want to do this right now. I'm almost like, I want to be alone. I want to be completely and totally alone and cry, but I mean, there's that, and then there's like, it's 10 o'clock at night, or 11, whatever. I don't care. Alright, so we won. That's good enough for me. Maybe for right now, I'll just stop. I feel like crying. I can't, but I don't know. What I mean, I can't is more like I feel like it. I respect people who can cry. Not right now for me. Alright, well, I'll see you in the future. Hopefully, it won't be as sad or depressing. Goodbye.